on BBC Two, 25 minutes of comedy, jokes and music led by Brian Cant and Floella Benjamin with their Saturday afternoon invitation to play away.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Will. Will the person who stole my ladder please return it, or further steps will be taken?
Give me a P.
Hey!
L.
L!
A.
A!
Y.
Y!
A. W.
W!
A.
A!
Y.
Y!
What have we got?
Listen to this.
Yeah.
It says here, boomerangs are coming back.
I've invented a boomerang that doesn't come back.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you going to call it?
A stick.
Ouch! Ooh.
What's the matter, Flo?
Brian, I hurt my thumb.
Floella, it's thumb, not thumb.
Oh, well, I hurt my finger as well.
Delia, what are you reading?
Oh, encyclopedia.
I shall give you a general knowledge test.
Oh.
All right?
All right.
Now then, tell me, who was the first person on Earth?
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah.
It was, it's on the tip of my tongue. Give us a clue.
Think of apples.
Apples. Of course. Granny Smith.
Gives you the pip.
Hey, Danny. I just been out for a Big Mac.
Oh, wow, Doris. With chips and relish and side salad.
No! With great big pockets and lovely sleeves and huge belt and these really dinky little buttons.
Hey, man, just look at the Earth. To think we've come up from there and now it looks so small.
You wouldn't think it was possible, would you?
Nope. You know, I feel as though I could just reach up with my hand and touch it, just like that. Oh, dear.
Say nothing.
Lupin? Yes, Pongo. I have problem for you. What is 620 prawn balls less 333?
I don't know, Pongo. What is 620 prawn balls less 333?
Chinese takeaway.
So, WPC Evans, I understand you wish to join the police dog patrol.
Oh, yes, sir, that I do. I like dogs very much.
Well, our dogs are the most intelligent breed of dogs ever to be bred. In fact, our head trainer is a dog himself.
Amazing. You. I see what you mean. Head trainer?
Oh, good gracious, no, that's Rover. He just comes in to type my letters.
Oh, Flo.
Hello, dear.
I had the most amazing dream last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. I dreamt I was playing tennis, but with Jimmy Connors.
No.
Yes, and I beat him.
Never.
I did.
I had this dream as well last night.
Did
know?
you?
I was the only person at this party.
Yeah.
And the table was crammed with food.
Oh.
Mangoes and jellies and rotis and curries.
Oh, sticky buns.
Chocolate eclairs.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's lovely. Here. Why didn't you send for me?
I did, but you're out playing tennis.
I just read a great book about tennis.
Oh, yeah? What's it called?
No Tennis Today by Wayne Doff.
You think that's a good book? You ought to read this one. Detective story.
What is it?
It's called It Had to Happen by Sooner or Later.
I've just read a good detective story.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, The Case of the Stolen Chestnut.
Who's it by?
Nick McConker.
Here's a book, here's a book.
Where?
Just watch this. What book is this? Any ideas?
They died.
Goody Two-Shoes. Puss in
No.
Boots.
No. Any ideas up there? Ballet shoes.
Of course.
Yeah. We're a book, what book are we? Warm dear, piece of the bait, piece of the bait. Yes, Treasure Island.
I'm a book. What book am I? Oops, pardon. Oops, pardon. The Wind in the Willow.
I'm a book. What book am I? The Invisible Man!
I'm a book. What book am I? Mary Poppins.
We're a book, what book are we?
Secret Garden.
Secret Garden, yes.
I'm a book. What book am I? Fungus Fat Bogeyman!
We're a book, we're another book, what book are we? Yes, Water Tower, thank you very much. Yes.
We're a book.
What book are we?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory!
I'm a booker, what a booker am I? Put the booker in the saucy panny, boily, boily, uppy-duppy, tossy-toss. Cookbook. Oh.
My cooking has won no prizes. What a surprise for me. Can nobody recognize my culinary subtlety? Here is the secret. You throw the stuff in, you beat it, and there's your din-din. I tell you they're all delicious, the dishes that I'm cooking here. I'll make it, and then I'll make it better with the ketchup bottle. I'll shake it, none will come, and then the love will. I do a delightful pancake, that's what I'm cooking now. Here's something you all can make, and I will show you how. You mix up the mix, you fry it then, you toss it up. You toss it up. Yoo-hoo. And then you start again. I tell you they're all delicious, the dishes that I'm cooking. I'm looking at something black and shriveled, burnt on the bottom. I'm cooking an unidentified frying object. Take flour, eggs, and water, give it a little mix. That Delia Smith, she taught us, learn some of my little tricks. I've got some already on paper plates. Observe how you serve them to all your mates. I tell you, all the dishes that I'm cooking, the dishes that I'm cooking, the dishes that I'm cooking, yo.
Trev, here. What's small, has 6 legs and lots of hair? Dunno. An ant. An ant? Yeah. Wearing a fur coat.
I have played the wild rover for many a year. I've travelled every highway.
Here! What sort of dog are you, then? I'm a crossbreed.
Well, my name's Rover. How'd you do? What's yours?
I'm not absolutely sure, but I think it's Down Boy.
Right now, Doris. After the splits, I want a double flip, a turnover, and a roll.
Is that all?
No, Leroy wants a bun and a cup of coffee.
Hello, how are you, all right? Yeah? Good, top of the milk to you. I'm only here in the meadow because I daren't go back to the farmhouse while my mum's in such a mood. She's hopping mad with me, she is. She chucked me out the house. I said, for goodness sake, I said, don't get your dungarees in such a dither. But she slung me out all safe. That's a nice house, though, yeah. You can sleep upstairs, you can lie there and watch the sunrise. Or alternatively, you can lie downstairs in the sitting room and watch the kitchen sink. Yeah. Anyway, my mother, she'd get cross with me, you know. She don't believe a word I say, you know. The other day I went up to her, I say, look here, Ma, I just bought this weather gauge off a bloke. I said, that cost me 10 quid. She said, weather gauge, my foot. She said, weather gauge? How on earth can you tell the weather with that, boy? I said, that's quite easy, Mother, I say. When they're swinging to and fro, that mean the winds are blowing. And when it's all wet, that mean it must have been raining. She didn't think a lot of that either. No. Anyway, I was telling you why she slung me out. That's what all happened this morning, you know. She say to me, she said, boy, I want a new pet. I said, well, we've all already got pets. She said, no, have we got a dog and a cat and a ferret? She said, I want something more exciting and unusual. So I got on my bike and I went off down to the pet shop in the village. And I went to Mr. Boreham, the pet man, and I say, could you give me a pet for my mum? He say, we don't do swaps. I say, no, seriously. I say, she'd like a new pet. She'd like something, you know, really delightfully new and wonderful and out of this world. So he thought for a minute, then he say, I've got just a thing here, boy, he say. And he bobbed down under the counter and then he put up... I say, what on earth is that? He put up here this weird-looking old bird that was green with pink spots and it had yellow wings and that had purple legs. I say, cool, what do you call that one, Mr. Tom, then? He say, this young man, he say, this is a very rare crunch bird. I'll show you what that do, he say. Then he put it on the counter and he say, crunch bird, my pencil. And that opened his beak and that gobbled up his pencil. It just went straight down. That was an HB, it was. Then he say, crunch bird, my paper. This old bird opened his mouth that time and it swallowed his newspaper whole. It was news of the world, went straight down. He hadn't done the crossword in the night. Then he said, crunch bird, my cash register. That gobbled up the lot with all the money jingling in it. That was wonderful. I say, I'll have that then. I say, that's a rare novelty. So I went outside, it sat on my handlebars, you know. And I rode all the way home as happy as anything. I was really proud when I got home. I say, Ma, look at this. I say, look what I got you. And she said, of course, she say, what's that ugly thing? I think she was referring to the bird. I say, this is a crunch bird. She said, crunch bird? Crunch bird, my foot. That's why she's half and mad.
There was a young farmer of Leeds who swallowed a packet of seeds. It soon came to pass he was covered in grass and he couldn't sit down for the weeds.
Hey, you guys, do you want to see what I learned at dance class today?
Sure do.
Yeah.
It's a new exercise. Let's
yeah.
get down to it.
Okay.
On the floor. You put your left leg over your right leg. You got that?
Got it.
Then you take your right leg and you put it under your left leg.
Right.
Like that. And then you take your left arm and you put it under your left leg. Like that. You got that?
Got it.
Then you take your right arm and you put it under your other arm. Isn't this great?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, how do we get up?
Oh, easy.
Hey, man, I'm stuck.
Me too.
Oh, dear.
What are we gonna do?
Well, in dance class, they say, stay cool. Don't panic. Work things out rationally.
So what are we gonna do?
Somebody's watching me. Now I'm nervous and I shouldn't be. Somebody's got their eye on me. Perhaps I should invite him up for tea. Oh.
Someone is on our tail. We think they're opening up our morning mail. And now it's time the telephone rings. I think of frightening things. We are detective. We are select. We are detective. Come to collect. We are detective. We are select. We are detective. Come to collect.
Oh, I say, Wally Watson, here we are again.
Yes, the famous Shirley Holmes and her trusty friend, Dr. Wally Watson, off on another trail of adventure. Here we are. Where are we?
I haven't a clue.
Well, have this one then.
Oh, thank you, Wally. I say, someone's had a hand in this.
Yes, I'm hot on the trail.
I'm not surprised. It's that thick overcoat you're wearing.
Ah.
Ha! Wally, another clue.
Surely not Shirley. What is it?
I think it's a red herring.
Well done, Shirley.
I like to keep a card up my sleeve, you know, Wally. Here we are.
Thank you, Shirley.
But lo!
Thank you, Shirley.
No, not that sort of lo. Look, I think we're onto a couple of strong leads here.
Let's follow them.
Yes, good idea. Walkies! I say, Watson, do you remember this place?
I think I do.
Yes, it was close to here that I solved my very first crime. The murder of Lord Ronnie Eccleston Smythe.
What a terrible deed that was, Holmes.
Yes.
I say, why don't you tell us the story of how you solved it?
Oh, no. Modesty prevents me, old chap.
Oh, please.
No.
Oh, go on.
No, I shan't.
Oh, we'd love her to, wouldn't we?
No. I'm a lady not prone to vanity nor gossip mongering. I possess the highest principles.
I'll give you my last chocolate whizzer.
All right, you're on. But we'll need some help to tell the story.
Yes?
We'll need a policeman, a gun, a body, and a dog.
I say, Holmes, why don't we ask our good friends here to help us?
Nah, they don't look up to it.
Oh, yes, we are.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, we are.
Oh, yes, you are. We've got them.
Yes.
I say.
Yes?
This lot look as though they could play a dead body. What do you think?
I think you're doing pretty well already.
Oh, don't be rude. Get up there and find a dog
Dog.
while I rehearse these corpses. Right. Everybody here in this section, when you hear the word body mentioned, you have to go "Ugh," and slump. You got that? You all got that? Right. So, ready for this? Body. Wonderful.
Now we need a dog, yes? Anybody in from barking? No, wait for it. No. Right, every time you hear the word dog, I want you to howl like there's just this section here, you see. I want you to howl or to bark like that. Now wait for it. Are you ready? Dog. Wonderful.
Great. Now, we need a policeman. Hands up all those over 5'6". Over 5'6". Come on. Because all over 5'6", you're policemen from now on. And every time you hear the word policeman mentioned, you have to say, hello. All right? Policeman. Great.
Well, that's the lot. Shirley.
Oh,
I mean, surely, Shirley.
No, Watson.
Yes?
We're missing one vital element.
What's that?
The murder weapon.
Ah, yes, all right. Hands up, anybody who's not doing anything. I want you to imagine you're a herd of Hereford cows going off to milking, all right? Go. Wonderful, good.
Watson, what are you doing? The murder weapon was a gun.
Yes, I know, but didn't they look silly, all going moo like that? Rather fun.
Look, you stop wallying around.
Oh, sorry.
Forget what you said. The murder weapon is a gun.
Yes.
So every time you hear the word gun mentioned, you have to say bang, bang, bang. All right? Gun. Wonderful.
Oh, my word, that was frightening, wasn't it? Yes.
Now listen, Watson.
Yes.
The story is coming back to me. Yes. I can see it all very clearly.
Yes.
It was 10 past midnight on the night of the 24th of October. I was sitting in my favourite armchair, drinking my nightly cup of cocoa, when I was startled by the sound of a gun. The dog howled. And upstairs, I heard the slump of a dead body.
Good gracious, Holmes, did you hear that?
Yes.
Shall I fetch a policeman?
No, I will question the two principal suspects myself.
Who?
Beamish the butler and Miss Ellie the housekeeper.
I'll fetch them.
No need.
What?
Come in.
I say, that was dashed clever, Holmes. How did you know they were there?
It was nothing, Watson. I'm a medium, you know.
Are you really? I always thought you were large.
Watson. I see you've brought it then.
What's that?
A case for us to work on.
Yeah, but that's my suitcase, Holmes.
All right, Watson. We'll use a table instead. Be seated.
Ah, good.
Not you, Watson.
Sorry, Holmes.
Now, a dastardly crime has been committed, and I intend to get to the bottom of it.
Oh!
Watson.
Sorry, Holmes.
Now, Miss Ellie, what were you doing at 5 minutes past midnight on the 23rd?
That was last night.
I was in bed, asleep.
Correct. What does that tell you, Watson?
She was dog-tired.
Exactly. And already, I'm building up quite a picture.
Really? What picture is that, Holmes?
This picture here, Watson.
Yes.
It's a little puzzle with two donkeys talking to a dog. And in the background, a policeman.
Well, where does that leave you, Holmes?
With the pink bits missing.
Oh, what a
Look.
shame. I'll have a look for you.
Thank you, Watson. And furthermore, off,
Yes.
it tells us
Yes.
that absolutely nothing happened on the night of the 23rd.
Really? What a brilliant deduction, Holmes.
Thank you, Watson. The crime happened
Yes.
on the night of the 24th.
Oh.
This very night.
Yes.
So, Miss Ellie, what were you doing at precisely 5 minutes to midnight?
I was in bed reading some brochures I had picked up at an exhibition of modern houses and furniture.
Exhibition, eh? What do you make of that, Watson?
Sounds ideal, Holmes.
But back to the crime. I have in my possession some interesting police records, Miss Ellie. Listen to this. It's one of my favourite, actually. It was while this record was playing that the clock said 5 past midnight, which was most odd.
Why is that?
Because, Beamish old chap, the clock has never spoken a word before. Good record, innit? It was then that Miss Ellie made her way to the guest rooms, where Lord Ronnie and Sir Terry slept like dogs. Oh, sorry, I meant logs. Lord Ronnie lay fast asleep in the left room, Sir Terry in the right room. It was then that Ellie chose her moment. She crept into the room, aimed the gun at the unsuspecting body, and so the dreadful deed was done. And furthermore, Gerald saw it.
Who's Gerald?
The police gun dog.
What police gun dog?
This is ridiculous.
Yes, but it's rather fun, don't you think?
I didn't even know Lord Ronnie.
Oh, that's true, Holmes.
Aha! But you knew Sir Terry. Yes, Terry swindled you out of your life savings 20 years ago. And you have been trying to get revenge ever since. Yes?
No.
Oh,
I mean, I say, Holmes, surely it was Ronnie who was murdered, not Terry.
patience, Watson.
Please, I've asked you not to call me Patience in front of other people.
Sorry, Wally. You see, it was in the darkness that Ellie confused her left with her right and went into the wrong room. And so the dreadful deed was done to the wrong man.
What a brilliant deduction, Holmes.
Thank you, Watson.
So, Ronnie was murdered
Yes.
instead of Terry.
Precisely.
So that means...
Aha! Ellie meant Terry, my dear Watson.
We are detectives.